Gorilla Tag modders. They cause tons of problems for the game and for people. So if you're like me and you want to get a lot of them banned, I'll show you the best ways to mod check people so you can report them. I'll show you how to mod check for things like long arms, speed boost, low hertz, and everything else. Also, before mod checking somebody, make sure that they're on Steam because you can only mod on Steam. Also, you can tell if somebody's on Steam by their microphone. Also, before mod checking somebody, make sure that they're on Steam because you can only mod on Steam. That's what a Steam microphone should sound like. This is how to check for speed boost. If you think somebody's using speed boost, make sure that they're on Steam and then bring them to this spot right here on Gazebo. Tell the person that you think is using speed boost to do this motion on this wall of Gazebo. And whenever they do that, they'll just come up and slide across this floor like it's ice. It won't be a small slide. They'll go from right here to like right here. Just slide across it. The further they slide is the more speed boost that they're using. Also, Steam physics are weird, so somebody might slide about that far, but that's normal. Before checking somebody for world scale, tell them to take off their hat. Also, if you don't know, override world scale is long arms. Once the person has their hat off, tell them to put their hands on top of their head like this. As you can tell, there's no gap between my hands and my head, which is normal. Now, if somebody is using long arms like this, and they put their hands on top of their head, you can tell that there's a pretty big gap, which isn't normal. Also, make sure that they don't put their hands on the side of their head or the front of their headset. Tell them to put them on top of their head. If somebody has a gap between their hands and their head, that means that they're using long arms. If somebody looks like they're float running or their hands are just moving in inhumane ways, then that means that they're using predictions. If you don't know what predictions are, it's basically where your controllers go further than where your hand goes. Now, if you think somebody's using predictions, tell them to put their hands on their chest and move them up and down really fast. Now, if they're doing like this and they keep hitting the floor, then that means that they're using predictions. Now, if somebody looks like they're using predictions and they're sticking to walls a lot, then that means that they're using low hertz. Checking for low hertz is very easy. Just tell the person to jump as high as they can. And if they jump very low and you can easily jump higher than them, then that means that they're using low hertz. If you can't figure out what the person is using and they're on standalone, then just tell them to go into their Oculus menu and look up. If their body sinks into the ground when they look up, then that means that they're using an APK. Basically, if I look up, then my body just stays on the ground, but if they're using an APK, then they'll sink to like about right here into the ground. Yeah, no.
What's up, gang?
I'm putting that in the video.
You are?
Yes, bro, I'm putting that in the video. They actually are, because like MetaQuest 3 tracking glitches make you go really fast. You can... What was that?
I'm scared. No, that was not me. It came from over here.
If he comes up here, you don't even... Bro,
Pimps in the crib, ma. Drop it like it's hot.
that tracking glitches are not... 999 is the Juice WRLD? Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD.
I have these lucid dreams where I can't move a thing.
Oh my god, bro, this freaking kid in our lobby won't leave. Like,
I know it's you.
bro, you are not scaring anybody. Leave, bro. I'm so famous, I'm already getting player tracked.
Empty out your pockets, I need all that. I get the millions and I fall back.
Leave like a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Look at you. A big misunderstanding is that glitches are not bannable, but they actually are bannable. MetaQuest 3 tracking glitches are really overpowered, and getting out of the map and stuff is very bannable. But it's not bannable in privates. You can't get banned in privates. Subscribe.